How long have you been in the field?
This is my 15th year.
15 years. That's crazy. And what was your burning desire for the business when you started it?
To help people.
Help people. All right, we'll take it away.
All right, so my name is Pam Garrett. I am the owner of Lawmother. We are an estate planning attorney here in Colorado. We serve the entire state. We can do virtual, or our office is I-25 in Inverness. This is our team from our team retreat. When I started at BNI, it was just me and one other contractor. Now, in addition to everyone on this slide, we've hired 3 more people. So really grateful for this group and everything you've done for my business. Quick background about me and my journey. I grew up in Arizona. My dad is an engineer. My mom is a teacher. And I originally followed in my dad's footsteps, studied engineering. So I did my bachelor's in industrial engineering, my master's in civil engineering. I worked for a company called CH Hill. And when I announced I wanted to be a lawyer, my family was not happy. They had had bad experiences with lawyers, they didn't trust lawyers. And I share that because I know a lot of people have that discomfort around lawyers, and the goal with what we do is to really change that, for people to really enjoy meeting the best, to have a great experience. Graduated from CU Boulder in 2010 with my law degree, started my career out as a prosecutor, that's why you see the badge up there. And really loved being in court every day, really loved serving my community, but I saw something I didn't like. I saw what happened when families didn't have estate plans in place, and I saw kids end up in foster care. I saw families end up in probate court battles, and that's when I got really interested in estate planning and helping people preventatively keep their loved ones out of court and conflict. Went into private practice, litigated, and then started my law firm in 2019. And my personal why is for doing estate planning is my own family story. When my grandmother passed away, her estate plan failed. And I was in college at the time, so I didn't know what I know now. But when I just remember at the time, my family being so stressed, the costs, and the fighting. We have family members that still don't speak because of it. When I became a lawyer and looked at what the firm had done that helped my grandmother, I thought they had made a mistake. I thought they had committed malpractice, but I found out what they did is very common practice. So I like to say that we, at our firm, we've re-engineered the process. With my engineering background, we've done systems and processes to make sure what happened to my family doesn't happen to anyone else, and that's why we do what we do. And then over the years, the work we've done in the community has been recognized. Colorado Parent Magazine has named us the top lawyer this last year and the top 3 the last few years. We are a 5280 top lawyer. There's only about 5 estate planning lawyers in the state that are recognized on 5280. We're there, we've been there for several years. Neighborhood fave and Colorado super lawyer. If you follow us on social media, we have over 2.8 million followers. That's our Instagram handle, and that's how I ended up on the Drew Barrymore show. We also have a best-selling book, Legally Ever After. Happy to give those out for folks. I usually bring copies to different meetings, so if you need a complimentary copy, please let us know. I'll bring that the next time I'm here. So why should you talk to your spouse, your parents, your family members, your clients and friends about estate planning? Well, estate planning is about the people you love most. And for me, it's my husband and our 2 kiddos. Who is it for you? If something were to happen to you today, who needs your protection? That's what estate planning is all about. So what happens to your assets when you pass away and you have no plan? Well, the default plan is the government's plan, and you're not going to like it because the government's plan is probate, which is often described as a lawsuit against yourself for the benefit of your creditors. That sounds fun, right? It doesn't. It's not fun. It's a court process. It's lengthy, up to 2 years. It's costly, 5 to 9%. It's public, and there's higher taxes. So this is why it's really important for you to also speak with your parents and make sure they have a plan in place, because ultimately you're the one that's going to have to deal with that. One of my friends, her father passed away unexpectedly during the pandemic. He had nothing organized, so she had to go through all of his computer files, boxes, trying to figure out what he had. And then she had to deal with this lengthy court battle. She runs her own business, she has her own kids. She said it was a complete nightmare. It felt like a full-time job on top of her other job. So that's why it's so important to have these conversations now with the people you love. So the benefits of doing an estate plan, including a trust, is that it saves that cost of probate, 5 to 9%, saves that time, the 9 months to 2 years, keeps everything private, and your choices are honored. Because estate planning is all we do at our firm, we really specialize in asset protection and wealth preservation, so we can do really great advanced strategies to protect assets from future creditors and divorces and minimize taxes. So, this is kind of to tie into Jason's, because we're talking about cars today. Would you drive a car without car insurance? No. Estate planning is like your car insurance, but more important because it is your estate, everything you own is worth way more. So why risk it? Having an estate planning including a trust is like that full coverage that you're going to get with Richard, but for everything in your life. So why talk to your parents, family, friends, estate planning? I just shared that story of my friend's father who passed away and what that was like for her. We don't want you to have to go through that. So how do you talk to them about it? Well, one of the easiest ways is to be passive and just share my Instagram handle. I do really funny skits and videos that people tend to enjoy, and it breaks down a lot of these principles in a fun, easy way. So that's our Instagram and Facebook. You can give them a free copy of my book. I'm always happy to give you free copies to bring to your parents and people in your life. And then my webinar is 30 minutes. It's really fun and entertaining, and it's a really great way to start sharing estate planning principles with them.
I wonder.
And then, so that's the easiest way to do it. The medium way is to start with love, not the law, and make it about them. And a lot of your parents, what they care about is making sure that if they become incapacitated, their medical and financial choices are honored. And so making it about them and making sure they have a plan in place to protect them is key. I had a 21-year-old who came to my wine and wills because her parents are older and she was really concerned about that. She took copious notes, she went back, her parents signed on with us, we're so grateful. It really is a gift, and if you can take the time to come from their perspective, they'll enjoy it. And then these are our power partners and ideal clients. Really, anyone with a pulse is an ideal client for us, but these are kind of our referral partners as well. And I'm going to end here. That's our Google review link. Because I'm a lawyer, for email introduction is the best way to do it. I can't cold reach out in the app. My 30-minute webinar, and then we are putting together a national app, and I am looking for more people to test it. This month will be towards the end of the month. So if you need a referral, refer yourself to me in the app, and we'll get you testing it. It's just a few minutes. Thanks so much.
Awesome.